Covered in Style here. Welcome to my channel. We're doing this look today, and I just wanted something natural, highlighted, but with a little pop of color. So this is what we came up with. So without further ado, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe at Covered in Style. If I forget to say any of the colors today, they will be listed below. If you want to see this look and how to do it, keep watching. Today we are using the Masquerade Mini. I've already prepped and primed my face. Now I'm going to use my Sephora color corrector. A little bit goes a long way. So I'm really just focusing on the more important parts. This is where I get a little dark and there's some protruding. So whatever is kind of raised. And I'm just going to blend out my color corrector. Now that we're done with that, we're gonna get into foundation. So today I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way foundation in the color Chai. I have a Real Techniques flat or angled fluffy brush, I would call it. It's the 101 Real Technique. I'm just gonna go one pump at a time and build. So this foundation is really nice because it has coconut water in there, so there's a lot of found moisture that you can get from it. There's Alpine Rose, which we all know rose is great for our skin, honey, for those wrinkles, keep you looking young, and then just the resilience that it brings, right? Hyaluronic acid is also in here, which it just gives you a more youthful look. Smooth, it's supposed to be undetectable, so let's see how this works. Matches my skin tone very well, but I think we're gonna need one more layer that I like. So next we're gonna do concealer. For our concealer today, we are using the Ultra HD Self-Setting Concealer by Makeup Forever. I love this one because you don't have to use powder in order for it to set, and if you do use powder, you get this really like professional, flawless look that I love. We're going to use the Real Techniques Beauty Blender and just blend this out. We really want the highlight to be in the middle section of our face, as you can see where the light hits you. So first I need to dust my face with my setting powder. So I'm going to use the Laura Mercier setting powder in the color Translucent. Now if I forget to say any of these colors, I will list them below. Don't forget to subscribe. And just get in there underneath my eyes. Just gonna dust some of that off. I like to set my concealer right away. I don't want any under eye wrinkles. None of us do, right? I'm gonna bake with a more brighter setting powder. So we're gonna go with the Fenty Pro Filt'r setting powder in Banana. Cashew is a good color to use too. I just have the banana one at the moment. So what you're supposed to do is take the beauty sponge, bend it, dip it in, dust it off, and get underneath those eyes. Like a gentle sweep. Pretty good. And we're gonna do it to the other side. So now for the eyebrows, we're gonna do Anastasia Beverly Hills. Of course, they just make great products. I shuffle between powder and dip brow, but today we're gonna use dip brow and we're going for like a bushy but sleek eyebrow. That's kind of like my favorite. A little bit defined with the hairs, but sleek and has lines shaping my eyebrow. So now we have the eyebrows. So I'm just gonna line them, clean them up. I want them to be a little bit more sharp, and then we'll do eyeshadow. I'm gonna take the same HD Makeup Forever concealer, self-setting concealer, and it's in the color 44. And I'm just gonna take a angled flat brush. This one is Morphe and Jaclyn Hill, the JH41. And I usually use this to clean up my brows. I like the applicator. So I'm just gonna take that, put it on my brush, take a good amount. But really what I'm doing here is, this also acts as a eyeshadow primer. I'm gonna take this Huda Beauty. So I'm just gonna take this angled fluffy brush. It's kind of more flat and blunt, and it helps me to contour. I'm just gonna add a little bit of this. A little bit of this goes a long way. Little part of this and put it on my nose for a little contour. Just a little. And really just buff it out. I'm just gonna take a small fluffy brush and blend out that contour. So we're gonna use the Fenty Beauty Sun Stalk'r for our contour. It's instant warmth bronzer. So we're gonna use it in the color Mocha Mami. Oh, it's this way. In the color Mocha Mami. I really like this color because it has a little bit of a reddish undertone. Works well for me. So I'm just gonna put it in the same places where I put that cream contour. Looking good. I'll maybe even get a little bit on a Morphe E46. And I use that to just help set my contour. So, see, our face is becoming. So now we can dust off this. Now we can dust this off. I think it's time. For the blend, of course. And now we're gonna do some eyeshadow. We're using these colors here. As you can tell, I've been playing. Super pretty. For a natural look. Should be fun. I'm gonna use Burkina as my transition color because it's not necessarily the darkest on me. It doesn't show up as much, so I kind of want that subtle color. It's more my skin tone with a little blush to it. So we're just gonna go in, hit the crease. I'm using this fluffy brush from the Jaclyn Hill Morphe collection, JH30, and it's fluffy. It's fluffy, but it's really gonna just help you get that color deposited onto the face, into the crease. That's good. Now we're gonna deepen that crease a little bit, define it a little bit more with, deepen the crease with Ada. just the crease, just the end here. Another one from Jaclyn Hill's collection. It is sort of a smaller pointed, so I can get in on the crease and just be directed onto the crease. This is JH40 with the collection, and we're gonna go in with the color Ada. So I wanted a natural color on the lid, so I pulled out the Saharan palette by Juvia's Place because I needed more of a taupey color. So I'm gonna use this color here, Casina, on the lid. I'm just gonna put it all over the lid. More towards the corner of the eye here. What I'm gonna do to blend it out is just use the brush that I used with the Ada color here and just blend back into that red color. So we have a natural transition. All right, so we're gonna put some color here in the crease, going back to the Masquerade Mini. We're going to hit in the corner of the eye with the Daya because I want it a little bit more brighter. Casablanca will make it more of a warm eye, and I'm looking for more of a highlight. So we're gonna go with the Daya. So for my inner corner highlight, I have this little flat, rounded brush. And I'm just gonna hit Daya. Ooh, that's looking really pretty. And that's it, honey. That's the eye we're doing today. So for me, what I like to do is before I put my mascara on, my lashes, and my blush and my highlighter, is I like to set. So this is the look. Once we set, we'll get rid of all the powdery looks, but then I hit it again with a little powder underneath to define my contour here. And then that's it. I'll show you how I do it. Of course, we're using the All Nighter spray by Urban Decay. You guys did your thing. And everybody uses it. It's like, I drench myself. I know a lot of makeup artists say to spray up and let it kind of just drizzle down, but girl, I'm trying to make this last all night. So I spray, 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 let it dry, spray, spray, spray. At the very, very end, because obviously we do this before our mascara, because your mascara can run, and you don't want that. And I do it right before my highlighter because I want my highlighter to pop. Fenty Beauty, Kilowatts. And these are in the color Mo Honey and Afternoon Snack. Hey. I've started using this little fluffy round brush. It's kind of small, gets you in the right areas. We're gonna go in with Afternoon Snack, I think. Yeah, because I want more of a highlighted, and I'm just dabbing onto it. So I'm just hitting myself here in the spots that I'm going to eventually blend out. This is just the way I do it. Everybody does it differently. I do go back in and just hit that area again. I didn't put any new product on the brush. I'm just using the brush to blend out. Make sure that I don't have too much highlighter on the part where I wanted it to be contoured. This is the MAC blush in Make You Mine. We got all the pink. I love pinks and neutrals on my skin tone. So you'll see me use a lot of that. Cheeks. And blend it out all the way to temple. Now, while I do my eyes, I'm going to do a little bit more setting powder underneath my cheeks here. I just want a little bit more definition. Very little, like I'll even rub it off, dust it off, because it doesn't need to sit there and bake. It just needs to be there for a second, right? See it? I just like that look. That's just me. You don't have to do that. I'm gonna do my lashes now. These are the 415s by Christina. Love them. I will link all my products that I've used below so that you can purchase, go do your thing, be a makeup enthusiast yourself. But just watch how this changes the whole look when you do the eyelashes. Okay. So there we go. Lashes are done. My eye looks good. My face looks contoured. This is how I like to look most of the time. So we're gonna do a combo of Max Whirl, because I love Max Whirl. It's like a natural color with a hint of pink, and that's just like my steez. And then I'm gonna do Makeup Shayla's collab with ColourPop. This is the color BFF, and I'm gonna line my lips with the BFF. And that's it. That's the look.